Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura and this is You Wish I Would. Today we are making teepees. So for the materials that you'll need for each teepee, you'll need So the first step to making the teepees, you're going to want to cut your two pieces that are 1 by 2 by 8. You're going to want to cut them 4 feet long or cut them in half. You just want them to be the same length. I have a miter saw and I have a stop block so that mine are exactly the same length. But if you don't, you just want to cut that first one and use that to mark your other ones. So first we're going to cut them in half. And then with the miter saw, it has a hard stop on here, which is like a preset stop. It's 31.6. So you're going to want to cut the bottom of all four at 31.6 degrees. So make sure that's in the stop block. So one side is going to stay straight, square, and the other side is going to be cut 31.6 degrees. Do that on all four pieces, and next I'll show you how to drill the holes for the dowels. So the next step is drilling the holes out for the dowels. I'm going to show you how to do it on the drill press. Using the drill press, it's basically the same as the drill. It's just easier for me, and it also makes a more perpendicular hole for the dowel to go in. When you're doing it with the drill, the main thing to note is not angling it. Just pay attention to keeping it straight. Don't angle it anyway. That'll just be better for when you put the dowels in. So my holes on the bottom are 3/4 of an inch from the bottom edge, and then you'll just want to center it. And then my holes on the top are 1 1/8. It doesn't have to be the exact same as mine, but you do want them to all be the same. So wherever you decide to put your hole for the dowel, just make sure they're all the same. So what I did was I made a template so that I could just mark them all the same way. So this marks the bottom, that marks the top. So I will show you how to drill them out. So after you drill the holes for the dowels, you'll want to sand your leg pieces. Make sure there's no rough spots. These are going to be used for kids' slumber parties. And you'll want to sand any extra little pieces from here. And then what you'll want to do is put a little bit of glue on the end of the dowel. And put the dowel in the angled part that you cut, not the flat part. And then you want to make sure it's flush with the outside. You'll also want to make sure the angles are both pointing the same direction. You don't want one pointing the opposite. Okay, so once you have both of your legs, the angle part with the dowel in it, you'll want to put the angles towards each other like this. And then what you're going to do is one is going to go on the outside, one is going to go on the inside. Like that. So if the one on the right is on the outside on this side, it's going to be on the inside on this side. Yeah. And then you will glue only the outside don't put the glue on and then push it through. You'll have it come out a little bit on the side, like that. Put some glue on the end. And then put it back in flush. And you only want this outside piece glued to the dowel. You don't want this one glued, because then this one can still move, so you can collapse them and open them. So once you have both outsides glued, you're done. Okay, so once you have the top glued, again, you'll only glue the outside. You're all done. You have your TP made. And then you just add your fabric to where the dowel part is, and that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you guys have a good one.